guys, welcome back. The Norfolk Southern Heritage units continue to roll in. This time I've got the MTH HO scale SD70ACe Norfolk Southern Heritage unit. This is Savannah and Atlanta. So let's take a look and do a full review on this product. As you can see right out of the box, this item is packaged really well. We'll get to undo that later, but I just want to show you what comes in the box real quick. You get the MTH pamphlet, which is now streamlined. It's a quick start manual. You get your warranty card information. Actually, this is a DCS pamphlet, I'm sorry. DCS pamphlet, and then your warranty card, and that's all you get in the box. Alright, let's get started at the front of the Locomotive, looking at some details here. The snowplow is not attached like previous runs of the MTH SD70ACe. You've got their Proto 3 couplers that open and close on their own. They look like the same format. Doesn't look like they actually fixed the problem with the slow speed coupling. So I'll test that out later. Probably won't be included in the video though because I'm short on time. The ditch lights here are still incorporated as part of the post. So you've got them incorporated, and that is not correct per the prototypes. You've got the MU hoses hanging down here. There's no silver tipped ends or anything. They're just black plastic pieces. The MU receptacle up front is accurate per the prototype. Got the stairs here, and they've got nice evenly applied yellow paint to the handrails going up the stairs. You've got the ladder on the cab front here, and the headlights are placed correctly in between the number boards. Plastic windshield wipers are installed on this locomotive, and you've got cab figures installed. Now the Savannah Atlanta scheme in general looks correct for me. You're talking to a colorblind guy, so I might be wrong, but it looks correct to me. Also, as we work our way to the top of the locomotive, at the top of the locomotive you got the PTC antenna array up there, accurately done. They are correct per the prototype, so good job by MTH on that. As we work our way back though, I did notice that the area right here is still wider than it should be. Some modelers had brought it up in the past that this area is oversized per the prototype, and I agree with that assessment, and they did not change that. Look at the horn here, a little bit of a bent horn. Actually a lot of a bent horn. I'll show you a different angle right now. So as you see from this angle, the horn is pretty bent, but I might be able to straighten it out, I'm not sure. Working our way towards the radiator section, you've got some radiator grills done pretty well. The 4-part segment is correct per the prototype, and a lot of you Norfolk Southern fans are going to have to assist me in the details because you're going to have to see for yourself, because I'm not familiar with the prototypes as much as a lot of you guys are. So there's going to be some things that you're going to have to catch because I just don't know all the nomenclature and what's supposed to be here. I know these SD70ACes have a lot of variants. So I did look at the magnification on the small labels. Everything seems legible. Some of them are really tiny and an eye strain, but everything was legible as far as I could see. So they did a good job not making smudgy labels, just putting them there. They actually printed them crisp and clearly, even under magnification. Let's take a look at the trucks. I'm going to move this locomotive from back to forward so you can see the truck detail, the fuel tank detail, and then I'll spin it around so you can see detail on that side. Handrails are metal handrails, very sturdy handrails. Good job there. Nice thickness, so they did a great job on that. And you see the isolated cab separation they did on the front. They did a great job on that as well. Alright, let's flip it over to the other side so you can see the other side of the locomotive. Okay, here's the other side of the locomotive. There's a bit of a shadow, I apologize. It has to do with my lighting. I'm trying to get the best lighting for you. But you can see on the other side of the locomotive the truck detail, fuel tank detail, again with the handrails. These things sometimes are crooked, but you can straighten them out. The handrails are a little, the supports for the handrails are a little crooked, but they're probably shifted in packing. You've got the brake wheel back here done well. And you've got some see-through details on this locomotive as well. Not bad at all. But again, I don't have an eye for the prototype as well as some of you guys do, so please point out anything you see, and I'll be sure to add notes. You've got ditch lights front and rear. They do look like they're smaller ditch lights. Might want to judge for yourself, but ditch lights are front and rear on this locomotive, and we'll see if they operate here in a moment when we go into operation. One thing that I do see on this locomotive that is a bit of a disappointment is in the see-through areas, like the radiator, this back section here, and the top. You can see electrical components. You can see electrical components here, you can see them in the radiator, and you can see them up top in here. It's hard to pick up, but they are visible. You have to trust me on that one. Let's go ahead and power this locomotive on real quick so you can hear the startup sequence. Now I'm going to kill some lights so you can see the headlight, lit number boards, and ditch lights. Okay, so you can probably see the headlight and the lit number board. Now I'm going to go into forward. You'll see the ditch lights here. See the ditch lights. At one speed step, it moves along smoothly, but it does have some brakes in it to where it's kind of lurching along a little bit and yanking and stopping. Once you go to 2, it moves better, as you can see there. But let me show you the ditch lights real quick. As the horn's blasted, you'll be able to hear the horn and see the ditch light flash rate. So good flash rate on the ditch lights. Horn's a little different. Here's the bell. They definitely changed the bell and the horn. So there you have it. I'm going to show you the back real quick and then we'll wrap this review up. Okay, here's the back. They do have LED lights in this. However, there is some shine through the floorboard, the walkway area around the stairway on one of the ditch lights. The other ditch light appears to be a different color, is a little dull. But you do have flashing ditch lights front and rear. You can probably see that shine through a bit here, coming through the floorboards. I'm not sure if that's normal or not. I mean, I know it's not normal, but I don't know if that's on all or just I got a bad locomotive here. So anyway, that's about it, guys. Let's go ahead and wrap this review up. I'm going to go ahead and shut this locomotive down so you can hear the shutdown. And we're going to go over some details. This does operate on 18-inch curves. I think the ditch lights have a good flash rate, but you couldn't change them anyway because of the control variable issue with MTH on some CVs. MSRP's $299.99, $299.98. I've seen it as cheap as $225 on the internet, different online hobby shops. The MTH website says that the unit measures in at 10 and 9/16 inches by 1 and 7/16 inches by 2 and 3/16 inches. I'll take their word on that one. And just some of the other details are, you know, it has up to 28 functions. It's got cab chatter, things like that we didn't cover that you can see in my other MTH SD70ACe review because they didn't really change any of that. They do include some other couplers, KD couplers, so that you can switch out if you don't like the Proto couplers. I mean the Proto Max 3 or whatever they're called couplers. They're automatic couplers that are installed, but they don't work well at low speeds. They've got RP25 metal wheels and a lit cabin interior, but I didn't really see that too well because the light bar was placed funny. Overall, guys, I'll let you guys be the jury and the judge on whether you want to purchase this or other manufacturers' renditions of the SD70ACe Norfolk Southern Heritage units. You guys are the big fans. I'm still fairly new in the hobby. I just want to provide you guys with a look and the details so you can make your own decisions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on my channel. Take care.